Hello guys, so welcome to tonight's show. My name is CHUKS and you're on GFL TV, the home of football. So if today is the first time we see our program, for you to bring you the latest Arsenal news update as they drop all over the world. So for now, I'm gonna start with tonight's show. I don't tire as I did like this, but I just have to do the show. All right, so Arsenal now on the 5 points clear of Manchester City with 9 games to go. You get for the match we'll play today. What an amazing game it was. You get against all odds. Some people say we'll play ugly, some people say we'll say fine. But today I'm not really dey concerned about how we play. Based on say this match, they very important for both teams. I know they talk am for many days. Chelsea need am like mad. Arsenal also need am like mad. Everybody get reason why e need that 3 points. Draw no favour us. Draw no favour Chelsea. That's just the truth. Everybody need 3 points because Manchester United now the way they dey play, I no know whether they go even lose for this season because they no dey any other competition. They just dey play once a week, so they dey rest all their players. So that's why it happen. We'll still talk more about the game. So I just take this particular report from goal.com. We can dey explain why Martin Odegaard no play. Now, according to the reports, when you read the entirety of the reports, you go see say Martin Odegaard no be saying im get injury, but that knee injury wey im don get before, Arteta come decide to rest am as a precaution. Just like how Man City rested Erling Haaland against Leeds. No be say Erling Haaland get injury, you get, but they just wan rest am because game still plenty. Na wetin make we sef rest Odegaard because game still plenty for front. So Arteta decided to just give him some time out, especially when we get people like Eze and Kahavas wey don come back. Kahavas can play 10. In fact, some people even prefer Kahavas to play 10 ahead of Odegaard and even Eberechi Eze. They feel say im dey connect with Gyökeres very well compared to the remaining two. Now, today is St. Tottenham Day or St. Spurs Day, anyway you want to look at it, because ESPN UK sef carry the report. Arsenal celebrate earliest St. Tottenham's Day. For those who don't know wetin dis day mean, na the day wey be say e become like mathematically impossible for Tottenham Hotspur to catch Arsenal or to go above Arsenal on the table. As of today, Spurs lose against Fulham 2-1. We win our own game 2-1. We are now 32 points above Tottenham Hotspur. Tottenham Hotspur can never go above us in this season, even if we lose all the remaining games we'll get. Na wetin e mean. So we don today na be the celebration of this St. Tottenham's Day. Na so they take put am. Now, when you look at this Give Me Sports reports, so the Premier League, that time no say e get when ball touch Declan Rice hand. People go dey talk say that is supposed to be penalty. It dey cause big arguments for social media. That is they say e suppose to be penalty. So the Premier League don put out a statement. So they say the referee's call of no penalty was checked and confirmed by the VAR, with it deemed there was no punishable handball offence with Rice challenging an opponent as the ball hits his arm. You get, because Baba dey jump to compete for ball touching, why now come with the blue penalty? But the truth is, another referee sees am as penalty. That's the crazy thing about using your discretion. So na so e just be. Now, Reece James come dey look the goals wey dem score for this match. You know say na corner kicks, the 3 goals. In fact, na Arsenal score the 3 goals. So when you say this is football now in 2026, 90% of goals are probably set pieces. You get probably set pieces, and they are probably one, and Arsenal are probably one of the leaders in terms of goals for and defending them. Arsenal are difficult to stop. They scored 2 today. You know the funny thing, I dey watch Liam Rosinho press conference about just the lament based on red card wey players dey collect. He say in fact now moving forward, anybody collect red card again they go dey pay fine. But no be there be where they come from. So Baba come dey talk about the set pieces wey we score. He say, like, do you people think we did not do a lot of training on these set pieces? Say dem do a lot of training, they prepare very well, say make Arsenal no score them, yet e still enter. Because Arsenal are the best in the world when it comes to set piece. I just laugh. And that is the truth, because all the set pieces wey we dey score, you go dey think say, do you think all these opposition defenders they like us to dey score themselves? Like they no wan jump? You think they don't want to defend it? But you know the set piece is coming. You know this is how Arsenal will attack the set pieces, but you cannot stop what is coming. That is just the thing. You know, say see wetin Arsenal go do, but there is nothing you can do to stop it. That is the crazy thing. Now, Jonathan Bako dey talk say, I think we deserve to win the game. First ball, first half, we didn't give much away. We go in at halftime as 1-1, which I think was a shame because for first half, supposed to be like maybe 2-0, 3-0 up. But second half, we finished it off. Set pieces became an important part of the game, as it has always been. You get, but teams are focusing more on it now, which is interesting because we don't focus on it for long. But it is to our advantage. Today, overall, we played a good game. We can be proud of ourselves. And we play an important game again on Wednesday when we travel to the Amex Stadium. It be like say Brighton self win today, you get, for the Amex Stadium because I see their game. Now Chelsea boss Liam Rosinho, you get. So Baba Gana talk say it's been the same story for the last 3 games. You have performance to get the result, and it's the same story in their ascendancy of for all 3 games. Now to concede 2 goals from corners and get another red card, that has been the story of our season. It's been the story for the last few games where they don't play. Now, you see, the first goal where Arsenal scored, a top goal. Arsenal are probably the best team in the world from set plays. If and again, going to talk about press conference, I think Chris Whitley can put the quotes. If you don't think we've spent all week, put emphasis on all week, working on set pieces, you will be crazy. Like if you think say maybe they not train hard on cross and all. Now, somebody mentioned this in the morning. I don't forget the particular pundit we talk this in. We talk say one area wey Chelsea need to improve na their set pieces, how the frailties they have at the back, how they defend set pieces because na wetin affect them against Burnley. Somebody said it in the morning, but I can't really remember that person right now. And I think it can happen today again. 2 set pieces na wetin enter Chelsea. And I no even know say Igwe come watch the match for Emirates Stadium. You get camera pan, come catch am. Sky Sports put am out. I saw the thing. I say, yeah, that's very nice. Now, talking about the game, Arsenal really represented well. They did well. It wasn't like the best of games, but like, do you expect it to be easy? Me, I know say the match no go easy. Of all things, you go know say number one, na London derby. Number two, Chelsea is a big team. Now the world champions we beat, oh, club world champion. Now we beat, oh, Chelsea good. Chelsea good. And I thought already talk am before say Chelsea are missing some key players. You see that Cucurella wey no dey. You see that for fun away no dey. That's why they play Sar. Abi what is na Sar abi Mar like Sar and Shadova. They pair those 2 people. You get the Sar is a 20-year-old. And na boy wey Rosinho don use for the other Chelsea get 20 for French. The name don't escape my mind now. Now they from import the guy come. They no get choice because Cole will know dey. Tosin no already dey inform. You get. Then for Fana go collect red card. That's why they have to play that guy. Imagine say maybe all these are players, they Cucurella dey, some of all these players dey. Baba, you know go dey easy. So now by the time when they go play Man City, now all those ones will not dey available. Another thing even off me now, Kopama, what did they do Kopama this season? How do you almost understand? You get? Abishe maybe we did too much for them. That's why I can't be quiet. You didn't see all this small team now, they run up and down, they run up and down. But you don't see Yalagbara now, you don't keep quiet, get? Well, it is what it is. Now there were some controversial calls in this game, especially that penalty. Even that way, Declan Rice wrap in arms over one Chelsea player. They call for penalty, they don't give them. Now, the saves we Raya make for this game. My God. Sometimes Raya they make mistakes, silly mistakes. I keep saying this. You see all these saves when they make. Now they make us easily forgiving excesses. All these saves. But look at this save. When dem put in this ball, na be like say na free kick. When dem put in the ball, Raya first wait make him see whether Chelsea player go touch am. As nobody touch am before him come react, I don think say na goal. Even Arteta sef for press conference, Arteta say him heart almost stop for him, like stop working because he don already fear. For you to know say even Arteta sef dey feel the heat, dey feel the pressure. Fans dey feel the pressure. Even Man City wey be say no be dem dey play today o, dem sef follow dey feel pressure today. Because they were hate watching us. They go to support Chelsea. You get that way Chelsea scored that their goal because they come offside. Man City fans they go, no, you be late. Get or referee come cancel and say, yeah, no be goal, no be goal. So that save where I make no be like this one. He made many saves. Get. In fact, After the match, ESPN UK come outside talk say, shey na Arsenal defence na im dey push Arsenal, abi shey go talk say the defence has now turned to the front three, because when you look at what Timber, Gabriel, Saliba have done this season, Baba, go check the goals wey we don score this season. Our defence, if we end up winning this league, our defence win am for us, because our attack, our attacking players, they no really live up to expectation this season. Our defence have been consistent, back to back to back to back best defence in the league. Come on, the attack, they never really do as much as we want. Saka was missing today now, even Trossard. So na the defence, even Eze wey we dey call for today, I no really see the Eze, but I still understand say na big game, so e dey happen like that. Sometimes big game you fit loss, e dey happen, so we fit cut am some slack, get. So make the defence just continue. Our set piece, which day I dey talk am say our set piece FC, wetin dey happen, I no dey see wetin dem dey do, be like say they don hear me. I say okay, Status, no worry, against Chelsea we go display for you. So I dey very very happy say yes, that fear factor is back with set pieces. This say we don lose that fear factor. Now Patrick Vieira, when they talk about the game of play today, so he say he believe say if Arsenal win this league, say if dem win this league, they go continue to dey win and dey go, dey win and dey go, because the first league wey you go win na im be the most important. Even Emmanuel Petit later join them for the studio, and he concur to that. No be saying that the first Premier League go win be this, so, but because you don take we win am in, like, we're talking about 22, 23 years now. So if we win it just now, e go be like say we dey open the floodgates. Na make we just dey win and dey go. Make we just dey win and dey go. Na the way we in dey see am, and I no go lie for you, I concur with him 100%. Now let's bring you a message from one of our sponsors in Mobile World Associates and Co Limited. So they're into construction services, dredging, canalization, real estate, and shore protection works. They're also into mechanical and fabrication services and procurement services nationwide. So if you want to reach out to them, call them on +234 8064642234, and they're located at number 7 Lekeniwa Road, Orazi, opposite St. Stephen's Anglican Church, Port Harcourt. If you're interested in any of their services, please do reach out to them. Also, we could bring you a message from another of our sponsor, Leaders Educational Services and Tours Limited. So if you want to go do your masters for UK, you're interested in studying and living in the United Kingdom, the FEAP run, and if you carry your family, go self. So the May and September 2026 intake is ongoing. They will help you with admission assistance, show you exciting courses, work study opportunities, visa processing. Apply today, and if you want to, call them on 091 36378252 or 08065933339, and the website www.leadersedutourlimited.com, and the office address is shop 20627 Road 5 besides Stanbic Bank, Ikota Shopping Complex by VGC Lekki, Ajah, Lagos State, Nigeria. So if you are interested in them, make you just get in touch with them ASAP. Now for that same studio where Vieira dey, Yaya Toure dey there. Now Yaya Toure watch the match with everybody dey there. He come say him dey disappointed, say in a derby like this, na set pieces na im dey use score the 3 goals. So that is a bit strange for a derby. Say why Arsenal go dey depend on why they go dey score set pieces goals? They could have done more. When I watch this thing, I just open my mouth. But thank God, they come ask Vieira. Vieira say e no really matter, because Toure call it say Arsenal fans, they no go dey happy, say na set pieces. Say they would have wanted to see more fireworks, more. Vieira clear am. Say Baba, e no matter what if fans dey find at 3 points. But wetin me I wan even, why the one that say why they no talk am? Set pieces no be part of goal, no be part of football. They dey forbid am. Why they cancel set pieces? Say I say derby, why they go dey score set pieces goals? Are you kidding me? Are you, like, I don't understand. Last he can say he wants Man City win the goal. These are people that are pained. They are not happy that we are the ones that have this set piece prowess. Imagine saying that Man City score goal now, maybe Manchester derby, they do cross and all, the Elialan boss story a day, he enter. Will Baba come outside and say, you know, they happy, say Elialan take head score? Okay, so Man City know they head score. Is that what you're telling me? Like, I don't understand. When it comes to Arsenal, people throw away their sense of reason. Like, it shocked me. I don't understand, because we now presently we don't equal people. We don't set record of the most goals through set pieces in the season. The record was 16 goals. And only two teams get that record. We'll still get there. Only two teams. We'll still get them. We'll just and they try to hasten this video. I get many things to talk. But by the time when I'm gonna watch this video now, we don't enter like after 11 or 11:30. Make I just minimize my thoughts, sha. Now, yeah, actually, okay, I think I've handled this. No need to come and waste time. Now, so Arteta now, Prime Video Sports UK say Arteta has now won more games against Chelsea than any other opponent in his managerial career. He don't win Chelsea 11 times. You get so officially Chelsea are our wife. Officially. Now, the time when Chelsea scored this second goal, Gary Neville was quoted to have said, I am not sure Joe Pedro is offside. Gary Neville wanted it to be a goal. Gary Neville, they hate watch us. Yet, he go come outside with the other side say, I want Arsenal to win the league. That one I just make you know be like say so that if we win the league, we say yes, I said they will win the league. But if we no win am, he go be one of the people who go banter us. This man hates watches us whenever we play. But well, e no work for am, he gets. Now that record I was telling you about, the Premier League post am by themselves. The teams to score the most goals from corners in a season. Now two people get that record before. We just joined them. And now 16 goals them score. For example, West Brom in 2016-2017 season, they scored 16 goals from set pieces, corners. Oldham, 19 sorry, Jared. Network just disturb. Now, Jonathan Timber say it's a privilege to be standing here for Arsenal with my teammates, fighting for all these titles. We have to learn to enjoy and keep pushing. It gets well said. I graduated Timber to talk. Now, Chelsea collect red card. Chelsea don't collect 9 red cards already this season. We do it since they go down. Now, do you know that Arsenal are unbeaten in their last 11 games against Chelsea in all competitions so far now? Also, Arsenal now have 16 goals from corners this season. Okay, I'd already do that analysis. Then they say would already equal our previous record. That's still and there's still 9 games to go. You get now. Manchester City haven't lost a single game in all competition with McGahey playing. 7 games, 6 wins, 1 draw, and it cost them just 20 million. The truth is that McGahey made Man City better. Yeah, nobody they argue that one at normal level. Now, Rhys James also they praise Arsenal for our corner kick prowess. That Arsenal are one of the leaders in the world when it comes to set pieces, and that one saved day. Now, FIFA presidents Gianni Infantino, when they talk about footballers when they cover their mouths during on-pitch row, like maybe they argue with somebody, they call they cover their mouth. So they say maybe they send them off. They are trying to implement this into a law. Say because if in the same as if you dey cover your mouth, you have something bad you want to say. That's why they cover your mouth. You no wan make anybody hear am because you no really understand why if you wan talk better something, why you go cover your mouth. It has to be something very bad. That's why they cover your mouth. Na the way wey you take see am, you get but both the words are trying to put out a law. So at that press conference, make we quickly run through am. Now, on a close context, Arteta said this is a proper London derby. We expected that because of the quality of the opposition, because of the individual quality that they have, and because we played them 4 times already, so we know how good and difficult they are to play against. After we started the game so well, the first half was very dominant. I think the margin and the scoreline should have been bigger, which means Arteta self agreed saying first half was supposed to score more. But we were 1-1, so game on. I reminded the players that we were in exactly the same position against the Spurs game 7 days ago in the dressing room. They said, look what happened in the second half, so we are going to do it again. Now, but probably we are going to have to go through some difficult patches to earn the right to win the game. We certainly did that. We took the moment to score the second goal, and after the red card, we all expected a very different outcome in the last few minutes, but we didn't manage to control and dominate that scenario as well as we wanted. On top of that, Chelsea did some very, very good things in that period, and we needed David to win us the game. So I think I said they give Chelsea their flowers, they didn't say the no small, they try. Now, on any fitness problems ahead of Wednesday, I don't know. Like Declan Rice now, you say Rice, they go still reason Declan Rice, make a check and make them see whether I go there available. Unfortunately, and the rest hopefully okay, but we don't know. Now, on maintaining a consistent 11, not possible now. We haven't done it. We are going to have to make changes and give opportunities to everybody to be fresh. On facing ugly games for the rest of the season, it's not ugly. You have to play the game that is there for you to play. And against Chelsea, you know exactly the kind of game you're going to play. For me, it's a beautiful game to play because they have so much quality and you have to adapt so much to what they do, and they have to do the same against us. So the margins are very, very small, and the duels at the end decide the games. In fact, if you look that report, that goal.com report about Odegaard, one of the reasons we make Arsenal not play Odegaard today be say today's match, as it was expected to be something physical, very physical. They say, okay, make a low risk Odegaard for the game. You get, and I think I said, talk many, many duels went on in this game. On the challenge of controlling emotions, that's what we have to do. Train, gaining context, and gaining context in those scenarios is becoming really difficult because we don't have time to train. And to replicate those moments in almost it's almost impossible because the emotional part is not there. And the quality of the opponents, you cannot do it basically, but it's certainly something that we will discuss tomorrow because we have to improve. That is the biggest thing I want to hear. We have to improve. Very, very important. You take the positives, look at the negatives, then improve on the negatives. Very key. Now, on whether, okay, make I skip that one. On the manner of today's win, I'm trying to stay calm, but obviously we weren't getting the dominance and the sequences of play that we wanted and expected against the 10 men. So you have to navigate through that. And it's a big part of the game. When you see the manner in which other teams are winning games, everybody is suffering. The manner and the margins are very, very high or low. So it depends. Now, on having to level up our set pieces each game, everything to be fair, look where they are in terms of the amount of goals they score. And they have more quality in their score probably than everyone else to create. And the team and the game at the end got decided in that aspect. We hadn't scored from set pieces for a few weeks now, but we scored so many in open play. Today was an option to score from this kind of situation. We've done it so well, but we considered as well. On David Raya's performance and personality. Now, before we get there, so the thing that I talk about set piece. Now, that's what I talk say. You don't tell who score from set piece. What on the one that say, sure, we don't lose the mojo. You get, don't lose the ability. Now, when we they score from open play, nobody came out and said, "Oh, open play kings, Arsenal scoring from open play." Nobody said anything. But when we only score with set pieces, there's this brouhaha, there's this hula baloo, there's this noise that I really can't understand. Well, now on Raya, he said David is one of our leaders, without a doubt. He's a keeper who knows how to maintain his focus and decide a football match when you need him. Because sometimes he doesn't participate at all. And then in one action, you have to be there, and that's very difficult to do. So, and the save that he made in that last action, it's a cross. It's not a shot, but it ended up being an unbelievable shot. I got the right angle, and my heart almost skipped. My heart almost skipped. Because I thought I said, Jesus Christ. Oh, my, me, now when they scored that, they are going to shout, say, yay. But I was not outside. But David Hans was there to get it back to life. On whether Raya suffered an injury at the end, I don't know what happened in that action. He had some niggles this week, so I don't know if he's related to that. But overall, he's very happy. I think that brings us to the end of Arteta's press conference. Now, Hand of Arsenal posted this update from Patrick Vieira. Vieira talks, say, when you're top of the Premier League, top of the Champions League, final Carabao Cup, still in the FA Cup, the expectation to perform is much bigger at Arsenal Football Club. They got all 3 points, and that's all that matters. Exactly. For today match, 3 points is all that matters when Chelsea be organized. Simba self talks, it's a privilege to be standing here for Arsenal with my teammates, fighting for all these titles. We have to learn to enjoy it and keep pushing it. I think I don't cook matter and say, but they enjoy. Now, William Saliba, one of the goal scorers. It was not an easy game today. We shouldn't have considered the goal before halftime, but we did well in the second half to score the set piece with a beautiful goal from it. Now we have to keep going. We are so happy to win in front of our fans. They call it sing Saliba name. I did the era. Now, Magalhaes now be the man of the match for the game. Now, away from that, I see when Chelsea owner Ted Bolley they talk. They say when he take over Chelsea, he don't know how to buy player because as Abramovich go, most of the administrators follow and go. Director, sporting director, they follow and go. So when you come in, now you can go to buy player. You don't know what will be the criteria. You don't get the data to know say okay, this one a good player. So what thing they do? They say in go look Arsenal, look Man City, look Liverpool. Any player where then they go for, you go for that player because you believe say for Man City to go for that player, that means you good. You can talk say see talk there. Is a knowing Cucurella that if Man City wanted him, then me too, I want him. It was really simple that way. That was why they got Cucurella, they got some players. Now I understand why when we were going for Mikhailo Mudrik, they rushed it and they went for Mudrik. They run go buy the player. Now remember that time? Yes. Now how far? 100 million, no be 100 million no pay. How much they pay? The money just go down the drain. Who they hear Mudrik again? In fact, last time I checked, I did hear say the guy want transition from football to athletics, want start to dey run. Blah, blah, blah. Say now running, now go favor am now. So well, that one said day. Now away from that, so Chelsea manager talked about Arsenal. Yes, let me even check what he was saying. So he admitted Arsenal are the best team in the world from set plays. I think I've taken that report. Don't need to come and waste my time there. So we could just quickly bring you another message from another of our sponsors. Get so Dove and Dove International Academy in conjunction with Dove Football Academy and Nitidia Sports Spain presents New York Youth World Challenge. We invite you to participate in the first ever organized tournament for kids and family in the history of the World Cup. Dove and Dove International Academy have been handed the privilege to represent Nigeria at the first ever organized tournament for kids and family at the World Cup coming up in New York City, USA, July 2026. This serves as an invitation to indicate your interest as an individual under 10 and 12 ages plus opportunity for parents to participate in this prestigious tournament and tour. If you're interested, make you call +2348066866665 or +2348156282562 to get started. The travel cost per child is 5.5 million and the registration closes 15th of March 2026. So if you get any interest to reach out to them, their numbers are at the bottom of the screen. So make you no waste time. If you just call them ASAP. Now, I think it's a fine place for us just call the show and end. So it's like come your way out tomorrow morning to give you the money. So then thanks for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your night. Now good night and I'll get out right guys. Ciao. I'm so tired. Bye rest.